Every morning, millions of Americans wake up to the same soul-crushing routine. Alarm rings. Brain says, nope. Life says, bills. You drag yourself out of bed, chug coffee like it's medicine, and head to work. Office, retail, school, warehouse, same grind, different day. And you probably think, man, my job sucks. Your boss is annoying, your shift is long, your coworkers are questionable at best. But here's the thing, relax. Because somewhere out there, someone is getting paid to smell armpits for a living. Yeah, full-time, clock in, benefits, health insurance, the whole package. Welcome to Earth, where capitalism got weird. Today, we're breaking down the 10 weirdest jobs that actually exist in America. Not memes, not TikTok jokes, real people, real paychecks, real suffering. And I'm ranking them from absolutely unhinged to, actually, that's kind of cool. By the end, you're gonna look at your job and say, you know what, this ain't that bad. Let's move.
Number 10.
Snake milkers. Literally dancing with death, starting at number 10 because this job is straight up insane. Scientists need venom for anti-venom and medical research. Someone has to collect it. Enter snake milkers. These people hold deadly cobras, rattlesnakes, and vipers, then let them bite into a glass container to extract the venom. One wrong move, respawn screen. The process requires the snake to be agitated enough to bite, but calm enough not to escape. So you're basically playing mind games with a creature that could kill you in minutes. The pay? $30,000 to $50,000 per year. The risk? Literal death. The reality? You need specialized training, steady hands, and apparently zero survival instincts. I don't even touch spiders. These people are holding cobras like, hey buddy, just a quick bite. Respect to them. But also, who hurt you? This job ranks at number 10 because while it's bizarre, at least it serves a critical medical purpose. Still, I'm good at holding murder noodles, thanks. Number 9. Professional mourners. Oscar-worthy funeral performances. In certain cultures, particularly in parts of Asia and the Middle East, families hire professional mourners to cry at funerals. Yes, fake crying. Full drama, tears on demand. They show up to a stranger's funeral and wail like their world just ended. Meanwhile, they never met the person. The gig. Show up, cry convincingly, leave. The pay. $35 to $70 per funeral. The skill required. Acting, emotional manipulation, zero shame. Imagine your LinkedIn profile. Skills. Fake crying, dramatic sobbing, making strangers feel supported through emotional theater. Some mourners work multiple funerals in one day. Morning shift, grieving like life is over. Lunch break, eating tacos. Afternoon shift, back to sobbing. Your brain would be so confused. This ranks at number 9 because while it's weird, it's actually culturally significant in some places and requires genuine acting talent, still emotionally exhausting though. Number 8. Golf ball divers. Swamp monster energy. Rich people play golf. They hit balls into lakes. Then what? They send in golf ball divers. These divers jump into dark, murky water with zero visibility. We're talking mud, algae, snakes, turtles, and mystery creatures that definitely didn't sign a consent form. They reach down blindly and just grab whatever they feel. Could be a golf ball, could be a snapping turtle, who knows? The haul. Thousands of balls per dive. The money. $50,000 to $100,000 per year for pros. The nightmare fuel. Everything. They collect these balls, clean them up, and sell them back to golf courses or online. It's actually a solid business model, but the second something slimy touches me underwater, I'm retiring from life. This job ranks at number 8 because despite the horror, it's decent money and doesn't require a degree. Plus, you're your own boss. Still, I like being alive and not wondering what just brushed my leg. Number 7. Armpit smellers. The nose knows, unfortunately. Big companies like Procter & Gamble and Unilever hire people as odor judges. Their job? Smell human armpits all day and rate the effectiveness of deodorants. Let that sink in. Daily tasks. Smell fresh armpits. Baseline. Smell post-workout armpits. The real test. Rate the odor on a scale. Write detailed notes. Repeat 30 to 40 times per day. Imagine your boss saying, "Hey Dave, we got 40 sweaty people today. Lock in." Bro, I would quit on the spot. The pay. $40,000 to $60,000 per year. Requirements. Sensitive nose, strong stomach, willingness to question every life choice. And if you're bad at smelling, you get fired. Sorry, your sniff game is weak.
That sentence should not exist. Some odor judges also smell breath, feet, and other areas. There are tiers to this nightmare. This ranks at number 7 because while it's disgusting, it's actually important for product development. Plus, you get used to it, allegedly. I wouldn't know because I have self-respect. Number 6, human scarecrows, professional pigeon menace. Airports can't have birds near runways. Birds plus engines equals disaster. So instead of traditional scarecrows, some airports hire human scarecrows. Your job? Run around the airfield waving your arms and yelling to scare birds away. That's it. That's the whole job. The day, 6 a.m. Clock in 6:01 a.m. to 2 p.m. Chase birds like a maniac 2 p.m. Clock out, question existence. The pay, $25,000 to $35,000 per year. Skills required. Running fast, making weird noises, scaring wildlife, zero dignity. Imagine updating LinkedIn. Professional experience. Full-time pigeon menace. Specialized in strategic bird intimidation and aeronautical wildlife management. Elite career path. This ranks at number 6 because while ridiculous, you're outside, getting exercise, and technically contributing to aviation safety. Still, your family at Thanksgiving is going to have questions. Number 5, food smell testers. When snacks attack. Before products hit grocery stores, someone has to smell them. Enter sensory evaluators or food smell testers. All day, every day.
Milk, meat, cheese, sauces, canned goods, pet food. Yes, really. The problem. After 5 hours of smelling everything, your nose betrays you. Pizza? Smells weird. Fries? Cursed. Your favorite meal? Ruined forever. Food loses all meaning. The pay. $35,000 to $55,000 per year. The cost. Your ability to enjoy meals. You're getting paid to ruin your love for food. That's tragic, bro. Some testers work for companies that make pet food, which means you're smelling dog food for 8 hours. At that point, you're just existing in olfactory hell. This ranks at number 5 because while it pays okay and doesn't require physical danger, it actively destroys one of life's simple pleasures. Eating good food without thinking about its molecular smell profile. Number 4, bed warmers, professional human potato. Luxury hotels said cold beds feel bad for guests. Normal solution? Use electric blankets. Their solution? Hire professional bed warmers. You literally crawl into a stranger's bed, roll around like a burrito, heat it up with your body warmth, then leave before they arrive. The process. Put on full-body pajamas. Get into guest's bed 15 minutes before check-in. Rotate positions to distribute heat evenly. Exit stage left. The pay. $15 to $20 per bed warming session. Your dignity, gone. Your entire career description is professional potato. Somewhere your high school guidance counselor just fainted. All that math, all those college applications for this. This ranks at number 4 because while it's absurd and mildly dehumanizing, it's easy work, relatively harmless, and kind of hilarious. Plus, luxury hotels only, so at least you're warming $500 per night beds. Number 3. Professional sleepers. Sleep studies, but make it weird. This one sounds like a cheat code. Scientists need sleep data. They pay you to sleep. Just sleep. Lay down, knock out, get paid. Finally, my talent matters. Mom, stop sleeping all day. It's science, mother. I'm contributing to research. But plot twist. They attach wires everywhere. Electrodes on your head, chest, legs, cameras watching you, researchers monitoring your brainwaves, and they wake you up constantly. Every sleep cycle, they interrupt you to collect data. So you're not actually sleeping peacefully, you're in sleep prison. The pay. $500 to $2,500 per study, usually 1 to 3 nights. The reality. Good money for short-term gigs, terrible if you value actual rest. You leave exhausted, defeated, and somehow poorer in spirit despite being richer in cash. This ranks at number 3 because it's actually decent money for minimal effort, contributes to important medical research, and doesn't require special skills. But it's still deeply weird to have strangers watch you drool. Number 2. Line standers. New York's ultimate hustle. Only in New York City, bro. This city is different. People don't wait in line. They outsource it. Concert tickets, Supreme drops, new iPhones, cronut shops, Black Friday sales, exclusive restaurant reservations. Instead of waiting, they pay professional line standers to hold their spot for 8 to 12 hours. The job. Stand, exist. Don't sit, you'll lose the spot. That's it. The pay. $25 to $50 per hour, sometimes more for high-demand events. Requirements. Functioning legs, extreme boredom tolerance, ability to pee strategically. You went to college for 4 years. They went to the sidewalk. Guess who's winning? After 10 hours, your legs turn into noodles. You basically become a human traffic cone. People walk past you like you're urban furniture. But here's why it ranks number 2. The money is actually solid. There's no boss breathing down your neck, and you can do it freelance. Plus, some people make $200 to $400 per day during peak seasons. The downside? Your body hates you, and you've stared at the same brick wall for 11 hours. Still, compared to wrestling snakes or smelling armpits, this is surprisingly reasonable. Number 1. Netflix taggers. The dream job that becomes a nightmare. And finally, number 1. Netflix taggers. This sounds like heaven. Netflix hires people to watch shows and movies all day, then tag them with descriptors. Emotional romantic comedy, dark psychological thriller, feel-good family drama, whatever chaos this is. You're a professional binge watcher. Living the dream, right? The pay, $60,000 to $80,000 per year. Full-time, salaried. The requirements: media knowledge, attention to detail, ability to articulate genre and mood. Sounds like fire until reality hits. You watch 8+ hours per day, every single day. No choice in content, you can't skip the bad stuff. You have to analyze everything. That obscure documentary about competitive cheese rolling? Watch it, rate it, tag it. That foreign film with 47 plot twists? Break it down, categorize it. After 3 months, movies stop being fun. They become homework. Even your favorite shows feel like taxes. Nothing stays enjoyable when it becomes mandatory work. Sad, but true. Why it ranks number 1? Because despite becoming mentally draining, it's still the most weird job on this list. You work from home, decent pay, no physical danger, you're not traumatizing your nose or risking snake bites, and you're contributing to a service people love. It's the least weird of the weird jobs. The gateway drug to, actually, this is kinda normal, but still weird enough to make your friends jealous until you explain the soul-crushing reality of mandatory binge watching. So yeah, next time you complain about your job, remember, somebody is sniffing sweat for science. Somebody is diving in swamp water for golf balls. Somebody is fake crying at funerals. Somebody is wrestling venomous snakes. Somebody is literally warming beds like a human heating pad. The world is weird. Humans are even weirder. And somehow, every strange thing eventually turns into a paycheck, which is kinda hilarious and kinda terrifying. Here's the final ranking. 1. Snake milkers. Death, literally. 2. Professional mourners. Emotional chaos. 3. Golf ball divers. Swamp nightmares. 4. Armpit smellers. Olfactory assault. 5. Human scarecrows. Dignity? Never heard of her. 6. Food smell testers. Ruins eating forever. 7. Bed warmers. Human potato energy. 8. Professional sleepers. Sleep prison. 9. Line standers. Leg noodles, but solid pay. 10. Netflix taggers. Dream job turned homework. Your turn. Which job would you actually try for one day? Which one would make you quit after 10 minutes? Drop it in the comments below. And hit subscribe before YouTube hires me as a professional pigeon chaser. See you in the next one. Peace.